All right, guys, good morning. A little chilly here in Tampa for a Tampa morning. It's like 52 degrees. Um, didn't go to a show this past weekend. Just had too much personal stuff going on. Every weekend I got stuff going on mixed in with the shows, and sometimes I can't get out to one, especially if it's not close. The one that was this past week was the Seminole show. That's the smaller show over in South St. Pete. This upcoming week show is the Tampa 2.0 show over at the Shriners. Off of 60 or the Crosstown here in Tampa. I will be going to that one. I don't know if I'm going Friday or Saturday. I got to see what my plans are for that too. I know I have a couple birthday parties this weekend. We have Gasparilla, which I'm not going to go to Gasparilla. I've gone to a bunch of them. I'm good for right now. But one of the other things, Ziggy put out a video regarding some stuff that other people had said that you didn't like or whatever. But the thing that strikes me always is the memorabilia jersey cards. So I went back yesterday, as well as other days, because I like jersey cards. I like patch cards, rare stuff. But I also want it to be game used. And we're getting less and less game used stuff because it's harder for them to obtain a jersey, and they're running out of jerseys. Now, Jersey Fusion, that company, the way they get their jerseys is through auction. And I went back and found a bunch of auctions actually through Gray something auctions. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's Gray something auctions. I can't remember right now. I don't have it in front of me. But I went and found a bunch of auctions because I was questioning I question everything. First of all, you should too. But I was questioning their Wayne Gretzky All-Star jersey from the 1985 All-Star season. And the thing was throwing me off is it didn't have the C letter for the captain, which I'm assuming isn't sewn on, and you can just kind of take it off and put it on. And the way I kind of believe that at this point too is because if you look at pictures of Wayne Gretzky prior to the game, like a day or two before when they're having their other stuff that's going on, the C on his jersey is actually different than the C that he plays with during the game. And at auction it said Captain C removed for the auction when they were buying it. So for some reason they removed the C off of it. I don't know if it was a Velcro thing, a patch thing, or whatever. Also, this being older jersey, they didn't have like the fight guard the same on the jersey as well, or the Velcro like what Wayne Gretzky usually would have on all of his jerseys. So and then I looked at like Paul Coffey and a few other guys just to compare the jerseys, exact same jerseys. And like Paul Coffey's is a great one to use because it's from his personal collection that he chose to sell. So it wasn't like somebody had it and then sold it. Plus, back then, buying a jersey at an event like that didn't really happen. Very few teams and events had game-style jerseys for you to purchase. And that's why some of the older stuff, going back, you can definitely tell, especially the sand knit stuff and things like that where there's no sewing or patches on it. But if you look at the back of a card today, even Topps, I noticed this in 2016 and maybe even started in 2015. It'll say not from any game, specific event, or anything. It basically is telling you that either A, we don't know where it came from, or B, we know exactly where it came from, but we're not going to let you know that it's just straight fake. We're going to let you have a little bit of intrigue, and I don't want that. Just tell me, call it a vanity jersey, a vanity patch. That's fine, but don't try to mislead me into the fact of trying to understand if this is game used or player worn, for instance, which we know what player worn means. Throw on 50 jerseys, take them all off. I've worn them. The other thing too is when you're looking at some of the verbiage, and I think we got to get a breakdown on what the verbiage really means. And I don't know if these companies are ever going to tell us, but we have to figure it out for ourselves more than likely, because that's just how they're going today. Everything's a secret for them. And the biggest thing to me is just let me know if it's game used or not. Player worn, game worn is tricky too, because game worn doesn't mean it was used in a game. Players have multiple jerseys that they try on before a game. They have another jersey sitting in there in case something happens, they can get a fresh one. Football's notorious for this just due to the fact of pads. And some players change the way that their setup is each game, so the jersey might need to be set up a little different. But I was told this by somebody on the inside in Tampa. because they were questioning a Brady jersey, I believe, where they were like, well, he has 2 jerseys, and he wears one during the game, and the other one he tries on to make sure he likes to fit. I don't know, maybe they fluctuate in weight, and they wanted to make sure that it fits the same. I don't know. But if somebody can verify that, that would be great, too. About outside of being a player, I don't know who else would honestly trust saying that. But, transparency is huge, and this is why I like going back to the older stuff for patches and jersey cards, is just due to the fact that I can get something that I feel is a lot more real and accurate. Donruss in 2001, you can go look up the Albert Pujols rookie card, for example. On the back of the card, it says this swatch was cut from jersey shown in this picture. So they have a picture of the jersey on the back, and I know I've seen Jim Brown cards. I think Donruss Leaf was really good at this transparency at that point. I think Topps has done it as well. Maybe Panini's done it. I don't really know. But I just want to know if it's real or not. Is it game used? Because at any point, I don't know why we should get napkins. If it's all fake, every card should look nice. Because at that point, you're selling a serial number card or insert. So think of it as an insert or serial number card. Unfortunately, using something that we used to believe and know that was real and is now completely fake. But say it. Just say it. Vanity jersey. Vanity swatch. I just don't know why they're just trying to cut the corner on this. It's too many words to type on the back and they're cutting cost. I don't really know. At that point, I'd rather you not say anything. Just put the patch on there and just say this card is for visual preference only. I don't know. It just drives me nuts. I hate it so much because it's so misleading. And for any of us that's been in the hobby since the jersey card has come out, that's what we were used to. And I understand they're running out of jerseys. It's harder for them to get them. It costs a lot more to get them. They're running out of autographs too. I don't know if y'all have noticed this, but for the last couple of years in football, when have you seen a Tom Brady autograph pulled? You haven't. Last one I saw was the beginning of the 2022 season out of Score. Tom Brady had a sticker auto to 5. If you go look at all the flawless for the last 2 years, all of the, what's the other big one? Can't think right now. National Treasures. There's no Brady autographs. There's no Brady relics. They don't have Brady jerseys, or they haven't been able to get a hold of one. So that gives you the idea where these places and people are going, or companies are going with their inventory as well. And at the same time, do they care? Especially like a Panini, because at this point I feel like they're trying to get out. I think the Fanatics deal fell through on Panini due to the fact that maybe Panini's hiding a lot more things than we know. Their inner circle is so tight that people that even work there aren't allowed to talk to the inner circle, from what I was told. But you never see those people come out. It's like they're chained to a wall and they get fed through a door, and you're not allowed to leave because you know too much. And maybe Panini went in there, saw some stuff, and was like, listen, if we're going to take this, you're going to have to give us a hell of a break because we're going to have to take some heat for this. But Fanatics has the ability to change the jersey, memorabilia, autograph market with the PA agreements that they have with the players. They can buy an extra game jersey. They can have them wear an extra game jersey. Not every game, just every so many games. Like, hey, at halftime, go in, swap a jersey out with you. We're paying you X amount for this, and we're looking for 2 jerseys a year. What's so difficult about that? The other thing was interesting, too, on that Pujols. It was a game-used rookie jersey. And we're under the impression, you can't get rookie jerseys because the product, you can't get it in time. That's not true. That's not true. What they need to do is reintroduce it, and especially at Panini's level, because they honestly have the cards that most of us seem to want with basketball and football, and they do a good job with baseball. So the logo thing still drives some people nuts, but I got to work around for that too later. But the ability to put a rookie jersey into a product for football and basketball is harder than baseball, because a baseball player can come up and go back down and not be considered a rookie, and then a card come out later for that. And they could glass product. Like, why is Flawless and National Treasures or Transcendent, even though Transcendent's only autos, but style of product like that, why can't they have game used jersey? The last product out, the last product built, make an RPA. If you're gonna have all these fake patches all year long, and then you're gonna have 2 key products have that, how much is that gonna drive that product? How much more value is gonna come out of that? How much more value is gonna come out of that card? I mean, these are the type of things that they need to be thinking about to help sell their product, help get more money out of their product, help create more value out of their product. That's how this works. And I just don't know why nobody's doing it. It just doesn't make sense to me. Again, it's just me rambling a little bit. You know, I've picked up some stuff lately on eBay. I'll show those when those come in, just because people like to, you know, sometimes see that stuff. I haven't sent anything else in for grading. I have a couple video games I need to grade. I know it's a sports card thing, but we like all kinds of stuff here, right, guys? And I don't know, that's it, guys. Just throwing a little video out there. Hope everybody is doing well. And let me know what you think about the jersey thing. Have you got any ideas down there or thoughts? You know, I feel like they need to, these companies should make a round table of external sports card hobby people to help build their product, help get some ideas. You know, if you ain't gonna pay me, at least throw me some product. You know what I'm saying? But you know, designs, names, way they can do things, and we're this shiny mosaic kaboomy thing that's been around now for almost 10 years, 8 years. I mean, guys, come up with something new, guys. I mean, come on. Upper Deck at least tries new things, even though they may be old, they do still reintroduce them. And I understand newer, cool product with innovation costs more and you can't get anything printed. Stranger Things is a perfect example of this, where they're basically offering people their money back because they don't seem to know when the product's going to come out, or whatever was promised has been broken. And now that they feel that they're slighting the consumer on this. But I think something bad happened on the back end of that. Maybe a bunch of stuff got messed up. Maybe they didn't print as much. Maybe they can't get to demand and they need to scale back somehow. So it'll be interesting when that comes out, because I think enough people want it that it's going to be hot, and there's going to be a certain group of people that are going to get in it for a flip, especially right off the bat. If you can grab anything the first week it comes out, pop that stuff open and sell it, that's where the most value usually comes from. So all right, guys, I gotta go in here and grab some stuff before I go to work. I hope everybody's doing well, and I'll have that Tampa Shriner show video up probably Sunday or Monday. Take care.